Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Pag-usapan natin ngayon ang mga international newsprint o newspaper international. Nako, headline stories nila si BP Sara. Sikat na sikat ngayon. Pinag-uusapan nila yung pagkapanalo ni BP Sara itong eleksyon. Ito, mayroong post sino ito? J. Padriga. Isinare niya ang laman ng mga newspaper all over the world. Ito, Nikkei Asia. Title, Philippine election results seen as boost for Sara Duterte. Kaya na dyan, si Sara. Nikkei Asia yan ha. Next, Gulf News. Saan ba ito? Gulf News. Sa Middle East. Gulf News eh. Duterte's outperform in Philippine midterm elections in blow to Marcos. Naungusan, nilampaso ng mga Duterte si Marcos. Bloomberg. MSN. Philippine voters boost Duterte dynasty in warning for Marcos. Kawawa ang Marcos. Ano ba? Diplomat. Puro sa international newspaper ito, Diplomat. Duterte allies perform strongly in Philippine midterm elections. Ano ba? Ito, hindi ko na... Philippines, another newspaper. Marcos takes a hard hit. Natamaan daw. Midterm election strengthen Duterte's allies. Ano pa? So, yung una kong nakuha is BBC. And then, marami pa. Kasi tinututukan tayo ng international media dahil nga sa nangyari kay PRRD. Ito rin si Crisette Laurita Chu, nanonood siya palagi ng international news sa TV ha. Yun din ang sabi niya. Pinag-uusapan doon na rip apart, international media rip apart Bongbong Marcos dahil napakahina daw ang showing ng kanyang ticket itong Mayo 12. Ito, basahin ko itong sinulat ni J. Padriga. Napakaganda. Sabi niya, from landslide to letdown, how midterm results expose PBBM shrinking grip. Ano yung landslide? Yung victory ni PBBM noong 2022 election, it's really a landslide. Kaya lang, from landslide ngayon, letdown. Ano yung letdown? Wala na. Palubog na ang barko. Let's rewind to 2019. Ayan, ganda ng pagkasulat to. During President Duterte's midterm elections, the hugpong ng pagbabago SNP slate campaigned heavily by Sara Duterte won 9 out of 12 Senate seats. So, sino yung siyam na nanalo nung kinampanya ni BP Sara? Villar, Go, Cayetano, De La Rosa, Angara, Amy Marcos, Tolentino, Pimentel, Revilla. Yun ang siyam. Nanalo dahil ang campaign manager nila, then Mayor Sara Duterte. So, midterm election yan. None of the opposition 8 derecho candidates made it. And the remaining 3 seats, they went to independent candidates. So, sino sila? Grace Poe, Lito Lapid, and Nancy Binay. So, walang oposisyon na nanalo noong 2019. So, that was a clear sign of strong public support for Duterte. Wow! Now, fast forward to 2025. Itong katatapos lang na election. President Marcos started with 12 senatorial bets under his Alianza slate. But after Amy Marcos and Camille Villar broke off to support Sara, only 10 remained. In the end, only 5 won. Erwin Tolfo, Ping Lacson, Tito Soto, Pia Cayetano, and Lito Lapid. And who dominated the top 3 spots? Opposition candidates. Bongo, Bamakino, Senator Bato. Sino yung number 4? I think Kiko Pangilinan, ano? So, number 5 na lang si Erwin Tulfo. Hindi. Number 4 pala si Tulfo. Midterm election are always a report card for the sitting president. And right now, PBBM is flanking. Flanking yung bumabagsak. Even his own sister distanced herself from his team during the campaign. That's not just political, that's personal. Yes. Kasi kapatid mo, iiwanan ka sa ere. That's something bad. Tapos yung pahayag ni Super Ate, 1 or 2 days before election, sabi niya, ang gobyerno ay hindi na Marcos. Ang gobyernong ito ay Romualdez at Araneta. Nako, ang laking sampal sa mukha nun. Ano ibig sabihin? Mahina ang kapatid. Puppet. With a fractured Senate and no solid majority, his grip on power is slipping just when he needs it most, especially with the looming impeachment trial of VP Sara Duterte, who needs a 2/3 Senate vote to convict. Good luck getting that now. And to that, add to that, dagdag pa, yung resulta sa eleksyon rising inflation, 76% budget deficit jump, new taxes like the 12% VAT on digital services, affecting 1 million Filipino online freelancers like me, and a ballooning 253 billion ayuda budget. It's no wonder the people are losing faith. In 2019, voters stood behind the president. In 2025, we're sending a message. We're not buying it anymore. Ang galing ng pagkasulat. Basa lang ako ng few comments. Wala na. So, salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating channel. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa Tribong Talandig. Dahil ang sweldo natin sa channel na ito is pantulong sa tribo. Sa ngayon, namimigay tayo ng livelihood assistance sa tribo. Nagpapatanim tayo ng saging lakatan. Kung may itinanim, may aanihin.